Let's talk a bit about the economic calendar. Here are the highlights of the week, something you have to be aware of, even if you maybe don't trade the pairs. The countries of which will release this information, because some of these events can have a systemic and great impact on the market. And even if you use only technical approach to your trading, not fundamental one, sometimes you have to be aware of the news releases just in order to maybe close your position ahead of the important news event, because these events can bring unpredictable forces to the market, forces which can derail your trading system and lead to losses. So I strongly recommend you to follow the economic calendar. So what do we have coming? On Tuesday, Germany will release economic sentiment indicator. Last week, data from Germany was rather well, so it is interesting how the things are with this indicator. On Wednesday, we'll probably get the most important piece of data of the week. It will be FOMC meeting minutes. I can remind you that in September, the Federal Reserve left interest rates unchanged. It changed its forecasts for the federal funds rate. Still, these forecasts are in line with December rate hike, and it will be interesting to know in greater detail how members of the Federal Open Market Committee evaluate US economy and what exactly they think about the monetary policy steps which the regulator will have to take. So this FOMC meeting minutes should provide us with some insight in the Fed's policy making. Of course, this is a rather limited insight, and we should admit that, but still it is more information than we already have, and we have to be glad about it. On Tuesday, don't miss China's trade balance. The latest data from China weren't big market movers, but in my opinion, trade balance is probably the main thing which is important for forex traders, because China has strong trade connections with some of the major economies, and probably the greatest impact of China's trade balance will be on Australia and New Zealand. These nations are located near China, and that's why their volume of trade between these countries, these economies, is greater. As a result, we will watch China's imports to see if this indicator has increased or decreased. If it has increased, it means that potentially more Australian goods are delivered and bought in China. If it has decreased, then it is not good for Australian exporters and Australian economy in general. So don't miss this data release, which will be early during the Asian session on Thursday. Also, we have traditional US unemployment claims release and crude oil inventories data. This time, the data is released on Thursday because the week starts with US bank holiday on Monday. Today, America is celebrating Columbus Day, so all releases which usually on Wednesday are transferred, are delayed to Thursday. This oil release, I mean. On Friday, there will be a block of US statistics, US retail sales, producer price index, and consumer sentiment. Consumer sentiment is flash, and it is an insight for this month, while retail sales and producer prices are for September. All of these indicators, I think, will be rather important. The Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen will offer us some remarks. Probably she will comment on the FOMC meeting minutes, on the recent data from America, including NFP, non-farm payrolls, and the data releases, which we are going to witness on Friday. All in all, Yellen's speech will be in the second half of the trading day on Friday. I think that most of us will close positions by that time, but still we should pay great attention to what Yellen says, as it will have an impact on the market's trading next Monday before our webinar starts. So it is a kind of thing to watch for yourself in order to be prepared on Monday morning.